Welcome back, everybody. So today I'm working on fuel lines, and I'm going to start back here at the gas tank. And so what we are doing today is we're using some aluminum line, some -6 AN fittings, and I'm going to go ahead and connect right here up to this point right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward with my fuel line from this point with a male AN fitting to there, and run this all the way up to another male on the other end. Reason being is I want this connection right here, because once the bed is on here, if I ever have to drop this fuel tank, I'm going to have to unbolt it from the frame here, because I got it rested on the frame, and bolt it. So I will take all these 4 bolts out, undo this one connection, take the bumper off, and the gas tank, well, I got to take this off, the filler hose, then the gas tank will slide right out. So that's the only way it's going to be. So today I'm going to go ahead, and we got our fittings here, one pickup and one return, and obviously a vent there. So we're going to go ahead and put a fitting on here, and once I get that all set, I'm going to go ahead and clamp this in place and isolate this so it rubs up against nothing. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install a plug on the return side here. Hit it with just a little bit of thread sealant, just a little bit. And don't take much of this stuff. There we go. All right. I am still waiting on a few more fittings. I would say probably about 3 or 4 more deliveries, and we should be good. So I'll only be able to go take each step so far until I get a fitting, because I'm waiting for some more fittings for my transmission cooler, a couple more for a fuel pump. So there we have that plug right there, because we're not coming back with a return. Now my next fitting is this 1/4 inch national pipe thread converted to a -6 AN fitting. And the -6 AN fitting is what you need for a 3/8 pipe. So here's the fitting here. This one's going to go here. This one comes on here like that. And I've got the brass ferrule there. So let me go ahead and get this on here. I'm just going to put a little bit of thread sealant on here. Put our fitting on. There. Yep. So the -6 fitting takes the 5/8. The little brass plug there takes 9/16 wrench. So and trust me, I was having a hard time the last 3 or 4 days getting all these threads and everything right. I have probably bought a half a dozen extra fittings that I can't use because I got the wrong thread type, but that's okay. I will throw them in my collection, and you never know. You never know. That stuff is just too handy to have around. And I mean, it's really not worth the hassle trying to return stuff. So, alright. I think that's good right there. So, now, if you're not too familiar with these AN fittings, this is pretty much the first time I've got to work with them. I've always wanted to put them on. There's several, whoops, hang on. Several different ways you can do this. You can flare it at 37 degrees and all that. Quite frankly, I'm just a little lazy. I went ahead and went with the compression type because if something ever did happen and you were swapping something out or whatever, all you had to do was just cut off a little bit of extra line on the road or whatever and just redo it, you know. So you can fix it easier, in my opinion, than trying to reflare something, because chances are you're not going to have a flaring tool with you. So that's why I chose to do that. So, okay, so now I got it finger tight right there, and takes a 3/4 inch wrench on both ends of this AN fitting. So, see if I can flip this over, lock it on there. Okay, now we're just going to take this other one here. We're just going to start tightening it up slowly. Feel that? And you'll feel once it seats. You ain't got to put a whole lot of torque on it, and you feel it right there. It's seated. So there, slip the old wrench off here. You give me a hard time. Come on. Okay, I gotta get these two in sync here. So yeah, they are designed pretty much. There you go. So there, you get the two hexes lined up, and you can slide your wrench off. And they're, you know, that's the way it looks the best. That's pretty much the way they're designed. So there you got it. That connection is made. Got your swivel end on there, your swivel end on there. And I got my clamp right there, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to feed it through, just like that. Twist on it right there. And just like that, you got a nice quick fitting. And I'm going to come back through and isolate that with this clamp. And when I come through with the other one, I'll clamp it together. So let's see, what size was that? Well, that was 5/8, wasn't it? Yep, that was 5/8. That is not. What size is it? Really? I thought that was a 5/8. Right now. Could swear that one was a 5/8. Okay. So yeah, anyway, you get it tightened up like that, you get it where you want. See, that's pretty well isolated right there, you see. So I get my little clamp up here. And I'll find a nice spot there, right about there, and I'll clamp it in. And we'll be ready. I can form this up. That'll need to be tilted up a little bit, you see. A little something like that. And there you go. Quick and easy. And you know, then I'll just run this all the way up. I kept my old fuel line for a pattern from here around, because I got to go through, down, and around that overload spring. So I kept that for a pattern. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. And I'll keep moving forward to the fuel pump. So anyway, yeah, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm gonna be doing videos here pretty much all week, showing you the progress as we go. Like I said, my goal is to have this thing fired up by the weekend. And if I'm short of fitting or something or whatever, I'm just gonna get a rubber hose or something and clamp it. This thing's gonna fire up this weekend, so stay tuned. Got more coming your way, and we'll see you next time.